people, and people with the greatest amount of social awareness and professional capacities to come into your countries, really undercuts your message of helping these countries, because you're reducing, at the same time as you're claiming in words to help them, their capability to help themselves. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, some of the damages that I've told about, some of the real tangible harms that occur to these third world countries I've already talked about. Some other ones in terms of brain drain are just the sheer economics of it. Because a lot of the times, what happens is that because these professionals are not contributing in their own societies, a lot of these professionals, for example, when they leave international or higher education, don't have fixed abode or familial connections there. They actually leave their capacity to build and contribute to your economy to the first world as well.
We also say those are unskilled workers, and we're talking about skilled workers in this particular case. That's another reason why it doesn't apply over there. And then she said, yes, we're going to have discrimination in our country. So first of all, I say, if that's the case, then let's try not discriminate here, but and say we're just shifting the problem. But, Mr. Speaker, we also say that we have the right to check qualifications of people that come here and say that if the qualification isn't as good as the standard that we expected, that's perfectly alright. And we also say, Mr. Speaker, that this idea, even if it does apply that these people don't work in the sectors where they were allowed and are therefore allegedly somehow discriminated, then we say it's still their individual choice because they're doing better than they would otherwise do.
We say that these people move because they have, in opposing rebuttal first of all, they have better money and they have better opportunities. There's more value placed upon their skills abroad, there's more demand for their skills abroad. If you're interested in nuclear science and you've grown up in Papua New Guinea, it's part of the brain trade that you can actually move to a country that has a nuclear facility, has the kind of massive multi-billion pound resources, like for instance Switzerland's particle accelerator, which is the only one in the world, so you can go and learn about these things and you can take that information back to your country without the ridiculous and many generational process of developing this technology for yourself. We also say that this works both ways, that when we develop and train too many doctors, they can go abroad and they can help people there. This is part of the movement of people around the world. It's good for us, we get their skills, we get their workforce, we get an understanding of a foreign way of doing things, foreign information. It's good for them, the people that move, because they get more money, they get the chance to self-actualize, they get to do what they really want, what they're interested in, where their skills lie.
So how do you feel about the tournament so far?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, really. Like, you meet a lot of people, of course, and judging is fun too, like watching the debates and then discussing about it afterwards. So I'm really enjoying my time here.
What are you doing? Are you judging? Okay, that means you're always winning.
Yeah, exactly. And I can give out points and then afterwards pretend that the room was really good and that I'm a good judge therefore. Yes.
What do you think about the general level of debate so far?
Here, I think it's quite high. Like, it's higher than the inter-varsity tournaments I've been to before. Like, because it's European Championships, obviously it's higher. And yeah, I think the people here are doing really great.
What's the life like for a volunteer here?
It's very nice. You have very nice people around you, and it's fun.
Have you already found any friends from the organizers?
Yes, I have a lot actually.
How busy are you? Are you constantly running from one place to another? Do you have any spare time for going to toilet, eating?
Yes, we do. We only have a lot to do when people are around. But when there's a round going on, it's